On Thursday night and into Friday morning, Donald Trump got on Truth Social and issued a warning to the Tesla protesters across the country that he may send you to what has been referred to as a, quote, slave prison in El Salvador. On Thursday night, Donald Trump started, and of course this came in response to the arson that had taken place at a Tesla dealership. I'll get more to that in just a moment, but anyway, Trump put out and he said, people that get caught sabotaging Teslas will stand a very good chance of going to jail for up to 20 years, and that includes the funders. We are looking for you. Now, again, that was Thursday evening. Donald Trump had already said previously that anybody who does any kind of vandalism to a Tesla, we're going to prosecute you as a domestic terrorist. That is obviously not domestic terrorism. That is vandalism. Even the arson that happened this past week, that is vandalism. And I will say, vandalism is never the answer, folks. In fact, that hurts the cause of the legitimate protesters out there doing the Tesla takedown. But when you have these agitators, no matter what the protest is about, no matter which side it's on, when the agitators get involved and say, you know what, let's take it to the next level. Let's go to the level of violence. Let's go to the level of vandalism. That hurts your cause. Because now, instead of being able to sit here and talk about Tesla's stock price continuing to tank, global sales of Teslas going down, almost every single Cybertruck being recalled because they used crappy glue around the windshield, instead of those being the talking points, the talking point is 3 people were arrested in Colorado for throwing Molotov cocktails at a Tesla dealership. Okay? That has hurt the message. It has hurt the cause. It has hurt the movement. And it creates sympathy for Elon Musk and Tesla. It is counterproductive and it pisses me off. So, having said that, Friday morning, Donald Trump goes out, takes it a step further. He says, quote, I look forward to watching the sick terrorist thugs get 20-year jail sentences for what they are doing to Elon Musk and Tesla. Perhaps they could serve them in the prisons of El Salvador, which have become so recently famous for such lovely conditions, he says sarcastically. And of course, those lovely conditions that I talk about are the fact that these prisons in El Salvador are effectively referred to as slave prisons. Either the prisoners are completely neglected, only allowed out of their cells for roughly an hour a day. There's inadequate food. There is no exercise. There is nothing there. The guards are torturing these people. Or you end up in one of the other ones where they do essentially turn you into a slave. But Donald Trump is threatening to deport U.S. citizens because they scribbled a swastika on the back of a Tesla. And yes, that is the majority of the vandalism that has taken place so far. Easily fixable by the dealership. They have insurance, right? They can get it fixed. Again, you shouldn't do it, though. It pisses me off that you do. But anyway, Trump wants to send you out of the country. Which, by the way, U.S. Constitution, cruel and unusual punishment, you can't do it. But the Constitution doesn't matter to Donald Trump. And that is a talking point that, by the way, a lot of folks on the left are not pushing hard enough. Trump is shredding the Constitution, openly defying it. Kind of feel like that's a big deal. That is something that should be pushed whenever we talk about a situation like this. Trump hates the Constitution. Problem is, at this point, it's not just Donald Trump. Pam Bondi, Attorney General, came out Thursday and said this. If you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you. And if you're funding this, we're going to find out who you are. Her statement might be even darker than Donald Trump's. Because Donald Trump was talking about the people who, of course, are being arrested, charged with domestic terrorism when they should be charged mostly with petty vandalism. But Bondi said if you touch a Tesla, if you do anything, she says, those are her words, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you. So Donald Trump has not only weaponized the federal government, right, against his political enemies, Donald Trump has now weaponized the federal government as a protection unit for Elon Musk and Tesla. If you're out there protesting at a Tesla dealership, it can be a peaceful protest. You couldn't be anywhere near the cars. They're coming after you. That is what the Attorney General of the United States is telling you right now. They're coming after you. That is a horrific, terrifying statement. This, folks, is a dictatorship. You are not allowed to have your constitutional right to protest. You are not allowed to dislike a product. You have to love the product. Hell, Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary of the United States of America, went on Sean Hannity's program this week, or maybe it was Jesse Waters, and told people, please buy Tesla stock. Please buy Teslas. You know, that was just hours before nearly every single Cybertruck on the road got recalled, you know, because of, again, the bad glue around the windshield, which is kind of important. That is what these people are doing now. Tesla, and of course, with Trump turning the White House lawn into a Tesla dealership last week, this is insanity. And we're calling these people domestic terrorists when they should just be charged for vandalism. We've lost America. 2 months into this administration, we have lost the country. Tesla runs the goddamn country at this point. Donald Trump is in the tank for Elon Musk, not the other way around. Elon Musk is calling the shots, folks. Donald Trump is sitting in the damn cuck chair in the White House watching Elon Musk run the country and screwing it. That is what is happening right now. So to anyone out there protesting, please be careful. Do not engage in any kind of vandalism. Show up with your signs, all of that. That is constitutionally allowed. But watch your back, because these people are crystal clear that they're coming after you, and God only knows what's going to happen if they get you. Did you know that you might be missing out on wonderful content from me? I mean, you're here already because clearly you like what you see. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share them with your friends and family, but also follow me across the rest of the social media world. And it's not that hard to do. Whether it's X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, on every one of those platforms, you can find me at the username @FarronBalanced. Simple enough, right? So get on it. And if you don't feel like going to each one of those outlets individually, lucky for you, we have links in the description of this video to take you right to my pages across all of social media. So don't miss a minute. And while you're at it, make sure you're also subscribed to the Ring of Fire YouTube channel, which I have been hosting for many, many years now. We've got more than 1 million subscribers over there, and there is fresh content over there every single day of the week. So again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, go subscribe to Ring of Fire at youtube.com/The Ring of Fire and @FarronBalanced across every social media platform that, of course, is not considered just a far-right hellscape. Well, maybe Twitter is, but that's a story for a different day.